So I just took my dog Rusty to the vet, and it turns out that Rusty is overweight. As you can see, she's a little sausage, but she's a happy sausage. So in order to get her to slim down, the doctor told us that we should take her out on some more walks. But this is going to take some time out of my workout time, so I thought that I would take this time that I'm walking my dog as my workout time as well. So today I'm going to teach you 3 easy workouts that you can do while you're walking your dog so that you can have time to work out while your dog is still getting healthy too. So the first one we're going to do are walking lunges. The thing to think about when you're doing walking lunges is to make sure that when you get into your lunge, that your knee isn't going in front of your toe like this. You want it to be right above your laces, and it never will go further than right here on your foot. So for walking lunges, you just want to really focus on that. And you can do about 5 or 10 or 15, depending on however many that you are capable of doing at this time. So the way they're going to look is like this. And make sure when you do the lunge, you dip down, and you kind of, when you dip down, it'll give you more of the exercise, of the results for your hamstrings and your butt. And again, notice my knee is never going in front of my foot. So what you want to do in between each workout is make sure that you get active recovery by walking. You don't want to just stand there because then your muscles will get tightened up. And you want to make sure that your muscles are getting loose the whole time that you're doing your workout. And then your dog gets to still continue the walk too. So the next workout we're going to do is a sprint interval. The sprint interval, the reason why we call it a sprint interval is because you sprint as hard as you can for 10 seconds and then you walk, again, the active recovery. So this is a great workout for your dog too, because the dog doesn't really get a lot of time to sprint. So the biggest thing to think about when you're doing sprint interval is to make sure that by the end of the sprint, you're breathing so hard you can barely talk, or else you won't get any of the fat burning or cardiovascular effects. So this is how it's going to look when you do the sprint interval. Ready, Rusty? Let's go. Good job, Rusty. Notice that it's hard to breathe for me right now. Rusty's breathing hard. That's what you want from a sprint interval. And again, you want active recovery to walk in between. You can do 1, 2, 3, as many as you want of those, as long as your body is able to. So, next workout you want to do once you've recovered your breath, the last one we're going to do, are some jumping squats. These are great because it's, again, going to work your cardiovascular because you're jumping forward, but you still get that muscle workout from the squat portion. And again, always make sure you watch out for cars, as there's cars right now. Never do workouts in intersections, that's a bad idea. And pick up your dog's poo when they go poo. So the last workout we're going to do after we cross the intersection are some jumping squats, like we were saying. So for squats, you want to make sure that, again, it's the same thing as a lunge. The way you set it up, you don't want your knees to go in front of your toes, and you don't want your knees to fall in like this. You want them to track right over your feet. So this is how jumping squat is going to look, and we always want to go forward so the dog gets the walk too. And see how I bring my arms back and then thrust them forward to propel myself forward. So those are some workouts that you can do while walking your dog. So your dog gets a workout, you get a workout, and your dog can fit into that size small collar. I'm gonna go pick up my dog's poo.